all set to go, as it'll be the Steamers of Paris taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And no chance to get away. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he roams across the 20.
Backfield to make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make it in 10. They go play action with Huntley. Catch is made by Metcalf.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally, and then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes.
Throwing on 1st and 10, Huntley. Rifles one, it's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And a very determined run there as he'll take this.
Seeing it here, not only they're controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Bringing him down there.
To get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's... Here's Jackson to throw.
They set up the screen for Dobbins.
And down inside the 15.
Them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
First carry now for Gus Edwards.
And he is going to be stopped cold.
They're stopping him for a loss.
From the gun, Jackson. He'll buy some time right.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
On 3rd down.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And they're going to drop him. We'll head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Tucker's kick is good, and the Ravens strike first.
Their 2nd drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field. You got a back who's quick and shifty. Can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed.
And he goes down.
When the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
They try to throw on 2nd.
And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
And a big loss here. It's 3rd down. In motion left goes a tight end. Play action. Now Jackson. Can't get away, and he's
down. Baltimore will punt. Jordan Stout out there.
And he couldn't get it to check up. And ready for their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Duvernay in motion. On 2nd down, here's Huntley.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30.
All the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, Most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there.
And he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost
5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
To throw, Huntley.
Flushed out right. And he'll just chuck this one.
They'll try and run Walker.
And he is into the end zone. Game.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option.
And he is brought down at the 22 after he was ready for that running play.
And Jackson cannot get away. And
the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
.62 yards on the... This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense.
Can execute better, and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball.
And he knocks the ball away. 2nd down. That leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And he will have a first down.
Or create or get through contact or trash makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
On 1st and 10, Huntley. It got his man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being...
And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And that one opened up for...
Been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting in.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure.
The coach.
2nd down throw from Huntley. And that'll be off the mark
on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Smith and Jigba in motion right. On 3rd and long, here's Huntley.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive.
Complete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Jackson from the shotgun. They'll roll him out right.
They throws it on the move, but can't connect.
Face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
And he'll be stopped at the
space and let the linebackers run free. But he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
This will be taken at the 10. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this
Jackson now.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the foot.
Another run here with Dobbins to the 36-yard line.
Throwing is Jackson. He's got a man complete. A final shot before break. Huntley steps away to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles
Trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them.
3 at 2nd and 12.
Jackson. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one.
You're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Buying time to his left.
And he'll be hit, and defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to explain.
We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating
already, and another 1st and 10.
Here's Huntley.
Finding Walker complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Huntley working from the gun. Left side here, that's the tight end fan.
A moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard
yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So himself, he would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And he slips up past the 45 before he's have him on the move on 1st down.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. A gain of
tight end. Now it gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he's got the first before he's brought down.
Mission keeps the football, and what a nice gain on that play.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds.
Frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. And that, boy, a dangerous.
Him. Protection, few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open down.
This is no ordinary try here. This from 54 yards away. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left.
Just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And just no action, 2nd and 10. Huntley looks to throw.
Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Out of the gun, Huntley.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
And this one drops.
Every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They're going for it. Huntley. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10, Huntley.
The line set to get going.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And not much room to speak of. He'll get about an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done. The break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
That is caught. And he goes diving to get as much. Big play on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the yard. An option handoff here to Dobbins. And he is into the end. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it to the end zone, but it's
to do that. Did someone double dog dare him?
I was going to ask you, maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
And he will take this one back all the way inside.
Now, here's 1st and 10.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And he probably
quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
And he's got Smith and Jigba.
And he will too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal.
no gain there as he kept it himself.
So they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
And he will take this one. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 5. Drive.
Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense is really...
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a handoff for Dobbins.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35.
And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He lets it fly for Lockett. It's intercepted. And a big turn at the line, ready for their next drive.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead.
And
here's Huntley.
going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. Got a first down in the red zone.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it.
And he's taken down at this.
Defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Huntley to throw.
And down he goes.
Still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead. And thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
They try to throw.
And it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And roll the dice on 4th and goal.
Now Huntley.
That's caught at the 1. On downs. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe...
Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete
here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Now the throw on 3rd.
Interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen. despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Fielded at about the 28. So possession goes over as they try to finish things off in this fourth quarter, and that current 5-game win streak looking like it's going to go to 6. And now a throw on first down there, but it's in. On second down, it's Walker. And he is going to be stopped cold.
What you go through as a defense for these situations, when you have to get the ball back, everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands, whatever way they have to.
It almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. As a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Open man is Duvernay. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half,